It seems like when vehicles are built, there must be some sort of an expected lifespan for every part and system on the vehicle. Some might think it's till the end of the warranty. I personally feel like it's around 150,000 miles, maybe 100,000 miles, but there's definitely a baseline, a bar that every part and system designer for a vehicle has to meet. Here's a 2017 Subaru Forester I replaced a head gasket on not too long ago. You probably remember the video. From what I'm told, while it was in my possession, I did something to cause the gas gauge to not work while it was in somebody else's possession. I probably broke that headlight too. Who knows? Now it's possible I made a mistake, so I went back over my work to make sure that all the wires were connected properly, everything was anchored where it was supposed to be, and I didn't pinch any wires when I was putting it together. And I was happy to see everything was in good shape. I don't usually get to see these vehicles after I fix them, so having one come back so I can see how good my work's holding up is kind of nice. So what happened? My theory is, well, all these systems go about the same distance, and when you have your first problem, the next one follows closely behind. So let's see if we can figure out what's wrong with this car. Now apparently the tank's full. I took it to a gas station and it took 3 gallons, but it still says it's empty and the little fuel light's flashing. So I hooked up a scanner and I got these 2 codes. Lost communication with restraint control module. That seems a bit more important, but I also got this one. Fuel sender open detected. Well, there's access to the fuel sender back there. Unfortunately, I got to rifle through some person's belongings because nobody ever empties the car out when they take it to the mechanic. Let's do that and open it up. Now underneath of the back seat, right in the front, if you pull the material back, there's these little black clips. You have to slide those outward to release these, and then the seat pulls straight up. Here's a closer look at these things. You just pull out on this and that releases the little tab. Now we got 2 access panels. I think this one right here is for the evap, but we're gonna check it out. I know that side's for the fuel pump itself. So I'm gonna pull that cover off and get a look at the wires. Now outside of the pile of sand on top of the fuel pump, everything here looks good. I might have the wrong hole. Let's go over to the other one and see how that is. All right, we'll pop this little rubber grommet out here. I feel like there's supposed to be more to that wiring harness. Let's get this cover off and see what's going on in there. Now, I don't know everything about every car ever. I have no idea what I'm looking at. Is this a second fuel pump? Whatever it is, these wires are over it. Let's see if we can reattach these somehow. Maybe that'll make the gas gauge work. All right, I got those soldered back together like that, and now I'm just gonna shrink some tube over it. With that like that, let's plug it in and see if we have a working gas gauge. That's not how that goes. Goodness. Graceful. There we go. Whew. Hey, I got a full tank now. Check that out. So I guess that's what happened. It wasn't 2 systems failing simultaneously due to planned obsolescence like I thought, and it wasn't anything I did under the hood like the service manager thought. A mouse just got in there and chewed up some wires. Most people won't accept that kind of coincidence, but now I've got video proof, and I might even get another follower. At least I can get one person to watch my video so I can show them I didn't screw up, and that's kind of cool.